Well, here we are again. Tonight we're not doing anything like a book review or talking about whining liberals or people complaining about getting hit in the head with baseballs. What we're going to talk tonight about is the angst of the author. A lot of you out there who have watched some of my videos may be aspiring authors. You may be indie authors. It may be something that you've wanted to do in your life and you've thought about it. And so I've decided that I'm going to document some of the trials and tribulations of what it's like to go through the process. According to a 2013 study, between 600,000 and 1 million books a year were published in the United States alone, and more than half of them were self-published. That's a lot of competition. That's a lot of books to be out there. And it's normal to feel nervous. And I know, because not only am I feeling nervous all the time when I write, that I'm not doing it right, if I'm missing something, but you couple the fact that I also suffer from PTSD. And I live with it. I go to counseling. Right now, as I'm saying it, I'm feeling goosebumps just saying the words, just saying the letters PTSD. And it's exhausting. I go to counseling. I'm on more medication than I even care to think about. But I continue to write. And now I'm starting up a new company, fantasticdreamsbooks.com. www.fantasticdreamsbooks.com. Fantastic spelled with a K, dreams with a Z. Normally I would hold up a little flyer or something, but I don't feel like doing it tonight. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I have it here. I'm pretty sure I do. It's got to be here somewhere. Why wouldn't it be? Everything, all my other crap is here. There we go. See if we can get this into focus for you. Last night I had something a little bit fancier. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm holding it backwards. That's what we want to show you. FantasticDreamsBooks.com. That's where you go to find everything that I've written, and where you can order it. But part of building a company, because the thing is this: you're your own best marketer. There's limits to what the publisher that you hire can do for you. You're going to have to do a lot of this yourself, which means you're going to have to go on Twitter. You're going to have to go on Facebook. You're going to have to blog. You're going to have to make videos like I'm doing here on YouTube. You're going to have to do things that you didn't think you were going to have to do as an author. You thought, this was going to be the best time of your life. And it's not. It's so stressful. And that's if you find a good publisher. Because there's some out there that are crooks. And I know, because the first one I dealt with is a huge crook. I'm not going to mention them by name. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I know that they've lied to me about my royalties since day one. And I look forward to seeing what the next royalty report's going to be, because I know for a fact that, just based off of numbers that I've seen on Amazon, that I've done pretty good this past quarter, thanks to the release of A Crude World and The Queen and I. They've helped boost sales of Are You Kosher? Memoirs of a Jewish Vampire. Now, obviously, A Crude World is a nonfiction book. That is about the world of oil and gas traders, whom I worked with for 14 years. And it has sparked quite a response. The people who've read it have all loved it. It's the people who haven't read it who are going off of the opinions of those who also have not read it, who then criticize and threaten me online and go after my family that, well, lack of a better term, pisses me off. The Queen and I is a dark comedy that follows the main character, Jeffrey David Rothstein, who's a Broadway playwright at the top of his game, who refuses to ghostwrite for an eccentric billionaire and has his world turned upside down. And he leaves it all behind and moves to the Finger Lakes in upstate New York. Buys a cabin very quietly. He figures he'll get his mojo back, and soon realizes that he's not alone, but that the cabin is haunted by the ghost of a 1920s vaudevillian drag queen who wants to help him write his next big play. Meanwhile, Jeffrey's being hunted by a sadistic bounty hunter. Memoirs of a Jewish Vampire, the best way I can describe it, is a full frontal assault on political correctness. And that's what I wanted it to be. But when I wrote it, who the hell is Russell Andresen? I don't have a name yet. So I figured, who better to quip and complain about the human existence than a 6,000-year-old vampire. But for lack of a better term, for shits and giggles, I made him a Jewish vampire, because I was raised with a Jewish grandmother, and I love the Yiddish language and I love Jewish humor, which is also why I wrote The Queen and I. Not that I had a drag queen in the family, but I just think the gay humor is some of the best in the world. And I will say this, the drag queen community, which I have found on Twitter, have been the most supportive in the world. And for that, I thank you. I thank all of you. And they know who they are. They really do. But anyway, this is going to be the start of the series. What I'm doing now is, like I said, I started fantasticdreams.com. fantasticdreamsbooks.com, sorry. And now I'm hiring a marketing firm that will be starting me up with a Goodreads account, and we're going to marry them to the 3 books, and we're going to do a giveaway. And it should be starting soon. It's going to be about 4 weeks long. I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is we're going to offer a contest, and it's going to be 10 people who will receive a free autographed copy of The Queen and I. And I'll have more of the particulars. But see, this is what I'm talking about. This is some of the things that you have to do in order to get ahead in the world. You have to work hard. And it's stressful. It's stressful. You can't tell because of how short my hair is now, but I've gone gray. I mean, you can probably tell by the chin whiskers that, I'm only 41 years old, and it's taken its toll on me. It's taken its toll on my health, and it's going to take its toll on your health. I mean, maybe not to the extent with me, because, I'm also dealing with PTSD, and I'm thinking about writing something about that. But that's very therapeutic. Graham Greene said that writing was therapeutic, and that most writers used writing as a means to do a certain degree of healing. And that's how I feel about writing. So that's basically what I'm doing tonight. We're starting a new thing where maybe once or twice a week I'll make a video where I'm just going to talk to you about the perils of writing, and also the joys, because let's face it, it's a great feeling to write. It really is. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing when I leave you guys here tonight. So until next time, as always, good night, good luck, and God bless.